What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool news video where Redbird Capital investment firm's CEO Gary Cardinal has promised Liverpool fans that he will deliver whatever he can to Liverpool fans because the investment has been confirmed. The deal for Redbird Capital, an investment firm, to invest £565 million into FSG, the owners of Liverpool. That deal has been confirmed, and Gary Cardinal gave an interview recently where he promised a big investment into Liverpool FC as well. So if you are excited about this news and if you want to see all the details or want to hear all the details, listen to this video carefully and leave a like if you enjoy these and subscribe if you haven't already. And this is now one of the major investors into Liverpool owners, Fanzone Sports Group, and he has promised Liverpool fans that he will do whatever he can to deliver for Liverpool fans. And he's the founder of Redbird Capital Partners, Gary Cardinal, and he has led his firm into a $750 million investment into FSG, which is quite a significant money because he now has an 11% stake in the overall business empire of the Liverpool owners. And this also funds in part the redevelopment of the Anfield Road end, which is continuing at a great pace. And also its investment guaranteed the real estate regeneration around Fanzone Park, and also the buyout of the Pittsburgh Penguins, the NHL team. That was all helped by the Redbird investment. And it is also a deal that further strengthened the ties between Liverpool and LeBron James with the Redbird investment, seeing a reshuffle of FSG partners, with LeBron James and his business partner Maverick Carter joining the main board at FSG, and also Liverpool kit partner Nike came together to invest in LeBron James and Carter's blossoming Spring Hill entertainment business. And this is what his exact words were: "I'm going to look to do a smart part here in whatever I can do to help Liverpool win trophies and titles," and he takes it as a privilege to be a crucial part of Liverpool's success in any way. And this is also what he said about Liverpool: "I have a tremendous amount of respect for the Liverpool fan base and for the city of Liverpool. Having watched it for many years, I think our partners at FSG have done a really tremendous job in how they have stewarded their ownership. It's not something that is new to me, and I have watched it humbly from the sidelines for many years. It is a privilege, frankly, to be part of it in any way, and I will look to do whatever I can to help Liverpool win on the pitch." And recently FSG have bought the French club Toulouse, who are in the French second division, the Ligue 2, and a stake in IPL Indian Premier League team Rajasthan Royals, constituting 25%. Also a small stake in the Malaga Football Club, and also they are acquired a SeatGeek ticketing platform through Red Bull, which was formed by Billy Beane, a famous baseball analytics guru, and tapping into Dream 11, which is an online betting and fantasy sporting platform. In addition to these, there was a move to take a stake in FSG too. Gary Cardinal got now an 11% stake in FSG. And this also helped FSG to get up from the pandemic's losses and engage in new arenas to make further success. And they are now forming a similar group that the City Group does, where the City Group, which is of course the Man City owners, own like 11 football clubs around the world. And they are very smart in that they are buying all kinds of football clubs in all kinds of continents and leagues, and they can send players from one club to the other, wherever that player's development would be best suited. And of course these are just words, but what is very important is that FSG has come forth with the agreement to develop a 16-person supporters board that would aid in strategizing fan-facing matters, providing consent to ownership attempts for joining a future breakaway league, as well as offering a chance for fans to meet the local leadership of FSG once every month and the main board of FSG every year, and that is a meaningful way to connect and engage with different groups without any problems. This step will restructure the fan forums concept by categorizing it into 3 working groups that cover matchday experience, ticketing, as well as diversity, equality and inclusion. And the supporters board will comprise of 10 committee members from Spirit of Shankly, 6 representatives from different fan organizations, including official Liverpool supporter clubs, Liverpool Disabled Supporters Association, Liverpool's Women's Supporters Committee, the Spion Cup 1906, cop-outs and ethnic and faith groups. And that is very important because fans need to have a voice in how FSG run Liverpool and how Liverpool Football Club is run. So I welcome this investment, and let's see, can they put money where their mouth is and sign some really good players in the January transfer window, because Liverpool, I think, need at least 1 attacker to be signed in the January transfer window. I'm pretty convinced that Liverpool will see a major drop-off if Salah and Mane leaves to the Africa Cup of Nations. So at the moment it looks like that tournament will be held, so Mane, Salah and Keita will leave in the beginning of January, and they will miss 2, maybe 3 Premier League fixtures, as well as FA Cup ties, potential League Cup semi-finals. So Liverpool need at least 1 more attacker, and we also need to pray that Firmino, Jota will be fit for that period. We also need to rely on Origi and Minamino, and I think they are good players, but will they decide Premier League games on their own? I'm not sure. And also an Italian journalist, Alessandro Stefanelli, has said and reported that AC Milan are interested in Divock Origi as a long-term replacement for the veteran legend Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Origi has a very solid season so far. In 10 games across all competitions, he has 7 goals plus assists, so 7 goal contributions in total. Last season was a disappointing season for Origi, but this season he's back to his best. And I think whoever comes in should pay at least £15 million for Origi in the January transfer window. And Andy Robertson also commented on the exciting Champions League draw against Inter Milan. He said that it's a draw that excites him. I was on the bench last week, which at least I meant that I could go to the famous San Siro stadium. I wanted to play there since I became professional. It's an iconic, it's an amazing stadium. After visiting last week, I enjoyed being able to be there and take it in, but hopefully come February I can be on the pitch and enjoy it even more. The 2 Milan teams are fighting it out at the top of the league, and they are both neck and neck. We have had that experience of playing against AC Milan in the group stages. They were a really tough opponent. The home leg I played in was a really hard game. They played really well, made us work for the 3 points. We are expecting the same against Internazionale, if not more, from Inter, obviously, because it's the last 16, everything is heightened. And also many Liverpool fans were wondering what is going on with Joe Gomez. Will he be sold or loaned out in the January transfer window? And Jurgen Klopp spoke out on this issue. He said it was obviously not the best year for Joe, with the injury and then coming back and having another injury, because that's how it can go. We didn't rush his recovery or rehab from the tendon injury, but when you start playing again, training again, and all these kind of things after long term out, we then had 4 100% fit centre backs, which is why it is not so easy to get game time immediately. Then you have game time and then you play, and then the body is not ready for it, and that's it. We are patient, and I think Joe is patient now as well. That's the situation. I don't have any plans to give anybody on loan, so I will not be the driving force. Let me say it like this, nobody came to me and asked if they could go somewhere. Joe is now only back for a proper week or so, but because of the circumstances and things like this, he could be involved in the squad, but he still needs time. He needs time to train to get where he has been before. So he's just building up his match fitness, match sharpness, and when he's ready, I think he will play. Now that Van Dijk, Fabinho and Jones was out because of a quick test that became positive, now Liverpool are awaiting the PCR test results, which still haven't come back. So we don't know whether Fabinho or Van Dijk or Good Jones will be available for the Tottenham game, but I think tomorrow we will find that out. And this gives Joe Gomez just a bigger chance to play some part against Tottenham. And Thiago Alcantara admitted that he's not satisfied with his form and he always wants more, he always wants to be better. He said, I'm the type of person that I always want more and more. For sure I came to a club like Liverpool to try to win all the games, play all the games, and if it's in the starting 11, much better. I was already settled with the team last season, but now with the crowd again, with a bit more of a normal situation in our daily routine, so it is much more as it was during my life. Now we are in a strange period at the same time. We just have to adapt to the situation and try to get through it as best as we can. And he said, in the position that I am, more assists and more goals, we want this as much as we can, but I'm more than pleased with the team performances, that we win the games, being solid, also doing this kind of solid performances that we do mostly every game right now. And Liverpool need to push on, and the Sunday Tottenham-Liverpool game is absolutely huge. We still don't know how many Liverpool players will be out, how many Tottenham players will be out, but I'm really looking forward to the game and I'm looking forward to covering it for you guys. And Tottenham boss Antonio Conte said that his players will be on fire when they face Liverpool, because Tottenham haven't played for more than 2 weeks. He said, we are coming over a period of 2 weeks where we have not played, so at this moment to play against a strong team could be a good thing for us. These type of games give you excitement, give you fire. For sure we will face difficulty and we have to be prepared to suffer during the game. We have to know this, we have to know also when we have the ball we can hurt everyone. Liverpool are strong always. I think Jurgen made a fantastic job with Liverpool. He needed a bit of time, but the club understood Jurgen was the right person and he has created a strong team. It's amazing to watch them, the intensity, the passion for all the work they show during the game. And sometimes they like it when the opponent press them because they find the space. And their players in space are very strong. Mo Salah is one of these players. At the same time, you have to have a plan to play against them if you want to have in your heart enough to win the game. We have been preparing for the game in the right way. We are ready to play and we know we are facing one of the best teams now in Europe, maybe the world. At the same time, we want to play this game and to see where we are. So Tottenham will be ready, but Liverpool will be ready as well. So come on Liverpool, let's beat Tottenham. Let's put another marker down in the title race, another statement. Newcastle plays Man City and Man City probably will wipe the floor with Newcastle. So Liverpool need to win by any margin. I'm fine with that, but Liverpool need to win the game against Tottenham to keep pace with Man City. And thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. Have a nice day, see you later, goodbye.